In 1981, 22-year-old Israeli backpacker Yossi Ghinsberg arrived in Bolivia, eager for a grand adventure. He dreamed of exploring the uncharted Amazon rainforest, and in La Paz, fate connected him with three other men: Kevin, an American photographer; Marcus, a Swiss schoolteacher; and Karl, an Austrian who claimed to be an expert on the jungle. The four of them entered the Amazon on foot, guided only by Karl's word. With no map, limited food, and heavy backpacks, they crossed rivers, hacked through dense vegetation, and camped under the open sky. The jungle was alive, buzzing insects, roaring rivers, and constant rain. Within days, problems emerged. Marcus developed severe foot infections due to constant wet conditions. He struggled to walk, and their food supply was nearly gone. Tension grew among the group. Karl became increasingly erratic and controlling. Eventually, they decided to split. Marcus and Karl would walk back to safety, while Kevin and Yossi would continue downriver on a self-made raft. It was risky, but they had no better choice. They said goodbye and pushed into the unknown. As Yossi and Kevin floated through the winding jungle river, disaster struck. Violent rapids tore their raft apart. Kevin was thrown far from Yossi. In seconds, the two were separated. Yossi clung to a log, helplessly drifting deeper into the wilderness, completely alone. Yossi had no food, no gear, no direction. He walked through swampy terrain, soaked and bitten by insects. He ate raw bird eggs, snails, and wild fruits. He tried building a fire, but failed. At night, he slept under trees, shivering and terrified. The jungle was merciless. His feet swelled and bled. Ants crawled into his ears. Leeches clung to his skin. His face was sunburnt and blistered. Once, he fell into quicksand and barely escaped with his life. Still, he kept moving, hoping to find help, or die trying. By the second week, Yossi's mind began to collapse. He hallucinated a beautiful woman walking with him. He believed she lit fires to protect him. He laughed, talked, even argued with her. But none of it was real. Then came the storm. Rain poured endlessly. His last shelter collapsed in the night. He curled under a tree, shivering, praying, and crying. "Please," he whispered, "I don't want to die here." But he survived the storm. Barely. Back in the town, Kevin had survived. He begged locals and pilots for help. On the 19th day, a rescue flight flew over the forest. Yossi, lying weak and half-conscious, saw the plane. He waved. The pilot saw movement. Within hours, a rescue team arrived. They found Yossi unconscious, covered in insect bites and scars. He had lost over 30 pounds, but he was alive. Against all odds, he had survived 3 weeks alone in the world's most dangerous jungle. Yossi's story is not just about survival, it's about the power of the human spirit. When everything is stripped away, what remains is hope, faith, and the will to fight, even when no one is watching.